I'm just waiting to see if the feed comes up. Sorry about this. We're having some back-end issues, but hopefully they will resolve. We're getting sound from the feed,
Yeah, but no video. Sad.
no video. All right, guys, we're gonna go find out. Oh, there we go. It's up. We've got the feed. All right. Sorry about the delay. Sorry about the delay, everyone. I'm gonna read a quick donation before we kick off with this run. House Test, commentator on the previous run, donated $10. Said thanks for making this event happen. Good luck to all the runners. Thank you, House Test, for great commentary and teaching everyone how to play Metal Gear. This is Metal Gear Solid V: The Phantom Pain, New Game Plus main missions, PSNK, which sounds as exciting as it is. It's going to be WizardHwk running with Steg commentating. Take it away, gentlemen.
All right. So this is a relatively new category that got added to the boards. We're doing all the main missions, so we're not going to be repeating stuff, and we're not going to be playing the boring stuff either. And we'll be doing that with getting the perfect stealth, no kills bonus on every single mission. That's pretty much it.
Yep. For this category, we're able to play missions out of order as long as we hit all the missions that we're supposed to. So it's the major operations, the ones you'd expect from MGSV's gameplay style of the open world. So we're not doing things like Diamond Dogs or Shining Lights, and some of the missions have a hard mode difficulty, such as like C2W. So for C2W with Subsistence, we're not doing that variation, but other missions like Footprints of Phantoms that have like a total stealth version, we'll be doing the harder version for those ones.
Because it's cool. Well, I'm going to be starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so the first mission here, we're going to be doing Red Brass. Red Brass has 3 targets that we have to take out. They're spread out across the map, but we should be able to get these guys pretty quickly.
They have a meeting spot running this outpost right here. So we just wait a little bit with the Phantom Cigar, and they should all be in one place.
So right now we're out of bounds. We didn't show it off here on stream, but Wizard has a setup that we did called the Chopper Skip. Chopper Skip is one of the most important glitches to Phantom Pain speedrunning in general. It allows you to skip the introductory chopper ride when you're starting from the missions from the chopper, and puts you onto the map at different locations. Most of them are actual starting locations, but for Red Brass it actually has a start location outside of the map. It's really close to the main base where the 3 targets meet up later. So with the Phantom Cigar, Phantom Cigar brings all the other targets pretty close to here. And all we're going to do is charge up the upgraded stun arm to give it an AoE shock, knock out all these dudes close by, and we can Fulton everyone from there. Easy, easy peasy.
Very easy, guys. We just did an oopsie.
No one has to know. See, they wouldn't know if you didn't say anything. Except for that.
Where's that guy? What?
I think I'm pretty sure it's the guy by the turret, floodlight down there. You know where the truck comes by on Phantom Limbs. I think it was that guy.
So I didn't comment about it, but we're using the leather jacket, and that's not exactly healthy.
Yeah. So leather jacket is for coolness. It's just extra style points. The tuxedo is a even though it's in the game files at this point, I'm pretty sure it's not available because it was DLC like unlocked later. So we don't have a way to access it on the release version of the game. So the most stylish low camo option we can do is the leather jacket, which is pretty nice, you know, and separates things a bit from the tuxedo for the other games. But no, we can't be fancy high class stealth boy like Snake Eater Snake.
Please, the map mission accepted.
All right, there we go. Easy peasy for reals this time.
No resets.
No resets, first try. Very impressive, boss. All right. On the score display, we're going to be zooming through it. It's going to be like center right of your screen will be the perfect stealth bonus. You'll see the numbers going up on it very quickly, and that'll indicate when we get perfect stealth. If it just shows a big 0 there, that means we did something wrong and we didn't get the bonus. But, you know, Wizard's a pro. We're going to be seeing those numbers every time because he's always going to get perfect stealth.
Unless we end up killing someone accidentally.
Accidentally. Accidents do happen. Because of all the tools we have available in this category, you might not think it, but this is potentially the hardest category in the game outside of the longer all missions version. There's just a lot of things that can go wrong. The guards have access to more tools on their end and have more variants. Missions can be affected by weather and all kinds of nonsense. There's also much less downtime compared to like a standard new game run. I think this stretch here, going from the start of Phantom Limbs to the fast travel point, is actually one of the longer points of downtime throughout the run. And even then, like, he had to, you know, in an outpost, run over a guard and shoot another one on horseback to, well, another two to keep things going quick. Man, you're crazy, dude. I just go around all these dudes. What's wrong with you? Absolutely crazy trying to do this stuff on horseback. Putting your faith in D-Horse? You've been listening to Metza too much on D-Horse.
Metza's favorite buddy is definitely D-Horse.
Absolutely. Alright. This, ooh, nice. Good recovery. The guard spotted him there. The hold-up didn't work, but a quick shot knocks him right out. This base can be pretty rough to run through with the route we use. Right here, there's guards on the left and right that could potentially spot him, but he's just getting that good luck, running straight through. Our turret setup that we did before this run even started, where we Fulton one of the turrets in free roam, helps keep the chopper alive, keeps the soldiers where we need them to be, helps us just run through here real fast, easy peasy.
Flashbang, by the way.
Good stuff. Pequod even helped out, shot a guy. Excellent stuff. Thank you, Pequod. the real best buddy.
The real best buddy. Rip Pequod on Metallic Archaea.
Yeah, yeah. Let's Pequod the first. doesn't last too long.
The real ones remember Marfall. Let's go.
All my ground zeros homies remember Morpho. Hey, that was pretty smooth, man. Well done.
Hell yeah.
We're going to Hero's Way now. I'm not sure what strategy you're using, so I'm assuming you're doing our the newer one since you selected daytime. this is pretty cool. It can be a little finicky. It's a little precise to get you. So we chop or skip to get right here at this start point, and immediately, as soon as we're able to, we use a phantom cigar to fast forward the time a little bit. We need the target to be outside. So cigar, we're close enough to that he's still like in the loading zone. He goes outside the base while we're cigaring, and now we just want to go over to a good sniping point.
Some funny business is happening here. Oh no.
All right, nice shot.
Exfiltrated hot zone.
No issues whatsoever.
No issues, no problems. Oh, good. For reals this time? Phantom Pain's being Phantom Pain right now. So, typically, typically this doesn't happen, but it is possible from guards going crazy with investigating. Can knock you out of the cigar. So, okay, ignoring the jank to kind of explain what happened here. You notice we had a lethal sniper rifle, and Wizard shot the target like in the leg, knocked him out, knocked him right off his feet. But then we just ran away and we were able to complete the mission. So what's happening is the sniper that he's using has enough damage where on a body shot, it's going to put the enemies into a bleed out state. So that bleed out state, like you see right there, does not count as a kill if an enemy dies from it. They just, you know, die from natural causes. They lose their blood for reasons unknown. It just happens here in Phantom
Natural
Pain.
blood loss causes.
Natural blood loss. There's nothing Snake can do. We just run off somewhere and use a cigar to fast forward time. And during that, an enemy, you know, if they're bleeding out, they're going to die from their natural blood loss. And, you know, no problems on our end. We get perfect stealth and we get to leave. We're now on the extreme quiet fight where she's cosplaying a sniper wolf. We get a quick headshot and then run back here. Our bombardment goes off right when she gets up. Her iframes wear off. Kills her right on time for us to leave. But it's man,
We didn't kill her though.
no, because she hops into a cutscene stance. Normally you'd go up to her and decide if you're going to kill her or let her live. Since we don't go up and make that decision, she just lives there on the ground forever and doesn't count as a kill. Okay. See, this is what I mean. I've got no time to talk about the actual mission we're on. Because now we're on Hellbound. And I'm still talking about the last one. Hellbound, this mission can be a little tough for the perfect stealth route. But when it's pulled off, this is one of the smoothest looking missions. If you're going top speed. So we select daytime. We're gonna come over here, knock out a couple guards along our path to keep things as safe as possible. Do some dolphin diving by laying down and then going into the crouch stance, diving, and then just repeating that very quickly. It's a very useful technique for speedrunning and for FOB missions. If you've ever played that or like Metal Gear Online on this game. Now we're going to use our box to fast travel. We're going to go to the main base up here where our target, Huey, is.
I'm gonna play really safe here.
Yeah, probably a good idea. I'm going to call D-Horse. D-Horse is going to just work because D-Horse is the best partner. never has issues. Never gets
Never.
stuck on terrain. Alright. Gonna call our chopper early so Pequod's in place for us. Less time having to wait. Nice shot. There you go.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Sorry, D-Horse.
Mission info has been updated.
The guard got to this barrier over here. Not quite quick enough. Nice save. All right, easy peasy. Pequod is murdering out there, but since we're not the ones doing it, it's a-okay.
Yeah. If you let Pequod do all the killings, you can even get a no traces bonus.
That's true. Well, not for this mission in particular.
Definitely not.
It's as far as we can tell, there's no way to get no traces on this mission. There's been a lot of ideas tried. It seems to be pretty impossible, unfortunately. It is what it is. All right, now we got to exfiltrate by getting over to Pequod. We're going to just stay along the cliff face here and hang off the side of D-Horse. Keeps us invisible. Enemies see Huey and D-Horse. They think nothing of it. No big deal. Just everyday stuff in the desert out here. We get to Pequod and trigger this cutscene. And when we hop back in, we're going to have the escape sequence where we have to run from this game's Metal Gear Sahelanthropus. So for Sally, we're going to call Pequod to go to the second landing zone. So there's 2 landing zones we could pick. The closer one is what we would use in a new game run, but the tools we have for that are a little different. So in this case, we're just going to go to the further of the 2 landing zones. As long as we go quick, we don't get stuck on too much terrain. We're going to get there before Sally really has a chance to start exploring the space, and Kaz is going to look at the situation and should tell us things are okay. And we should be good to leave.
Yeah, time loss, Inc.
Any day now, Kaz. Any day now. Miller? Pequod? Team? Thank you. Marathon luck, let's go.
Marathon luck.
Alright, we have one final part of this escape sequence. So what we're going to go ahead and do is shoot down the funnels, turret things that Sally shoots out. We're just going to take those things out.
People are saying you're delayed, Sack.
I refreshed it a second ago. I can refresh again. But right after that, all we got to do is deal some damage to Sally.
Arrived at Mother Base.
Just take it out with our stun pistol. Nice shot, Tex.
Sally's weakness is a good drink shot to the head.
Well,
Please select a mission.
they are kind of the best weapon in the game, so what do you expect?
Deploying.
Everyone says trank guns are broken in these games, so
So I'll be doing an easy S rank strat for those who are struggling.
Boss, you need to disable the Soviets' reinforcement system by putting a hole
Just need to drop at night
comms network.
and destroy the
For the Eastern
comms equipment.
and destroy its comms equipment. First,
Easy.
use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
Would you gents mind if I read a quick donation out?
Yeah, sure thing.
Forbidden DOR donates $30. Thank you so much. And he said, GG's Volcanic Akuma, but my record is safe for now. Obviously referring to Akuma's legendary speedrun of WrestleMania 19, which happened yesterday. Thank you so much for that $30. We really appreciate it.
The map has been updated.
Completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
I'm just trying to get things a little more up to date on my end here. In the meantime, we have a pretty daring strategy going on. I didn't think you'd be going for something so wild here.
Very difficult. Yeah.
See, you say that like a joke, but I guess it's because I'm used to doing the kind of subsistence version where they have sniper rifles.
Oh yeah, that one is tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I'm doing it.
I forgot it. I forgot. I thought I'm over here like, why haven't any of the snipers spotted him? It's the thing that makes this so hard. Nope. I'm just a fool.
This is the hard version of the mission, okay?
Please
Believe me,
select
guys.
mission. Mission
Shut it, Stag. Don't embarrass me.
deploying.
Oh no, forgot the sniper. Oh damn it. Time loss. Gonna have to go back to the ACC.
It is what it is. There's a lot of menus to deal with. a lot of menuing has to happen in this run. Not as much as well, no, I think there's probably more menuing you have to do here compared to like a new game run. I mean, you don't have to manage your troops at all, which is really nice, but you have to swap weapons a lot throughout this run. You know, we have weapons that are designed for like one specific mission, or we need them for like 2 scenarios that we have to swap around between. So having to keep track of what you need and when is pretty important.
True and real.
I didn't even think to mention it, but for the quiet fights, for example, you supply dropped in of one of the more powerful sniper rifles for that fight specifically.
Yeah.
So it's you know, if we can get away with it, doing it like in between missions like that, you know, that's great. But a lot of the time we have to do it while we're still in the ACC. But it's just another thing you have to keep in mind, that like you have that weapon equipped then instead of the one that you would typically have for the like one moment you have to shoot quiet. All right, so this will be fun. So we have we have our stun launcher attachment on our rifle here. So as we come into this base, we're just firing a volley of stun grenades to try to knock out as many of these soldiers as we can. We do have to be careful as we approach, because after a certain point, the guards will actually start to finally hear us shooting this thing, and will cause an alert because of it. So we need to choose our shots as we get closer, be a little more cautious of the guards around us. But once we're here, we can hop on D-Horse and get stuck on a wall.
There we have it.
No, never first try. So now we're going for another old patch trick, the D-horse clip. So when you're on D-horse on old versions of the game, you're actually able to clip it to certain walls. We can use that here on the honeybee mission to just kind of bypass this whole cave section here, run straight to the honeybee, and then just run out. On new game runs, if it's any percent, you'll just ride D-horse through here. But in New Game Plus, Snake has enhanced running speed, so I mean we can not have to worry about riding D-horse. It's actually faster for Snake to just run on foot on New Game Plus up and down these hills. And we have our skulls fight, and we're going to just use this this bonkers grenade launcher. So we haven't had a chance to talk about this either. There's on the PC version of the game, there is an old glitch called the weapon customization glitch. So you can only do it on PC because you need 2 input methods, a controller and a mouse. And using your mouse, you're able to actually cheat attachments and damage properties onto weapons that they're not supposed to have. So we can take something like a grenade launcher and just give it even higher damage values, change the type of projectile it is, change if it has like a silencer attached to it or not, and just kind of go crazy. One of the weapons I like to use is a sleep grenade launcher that's been modified to fire tranq rounds. So enemies don't hear it. It still has like tranquilizer properties where if it hits a wall, it's just like a small distraction. It doesn't cause an alert. But you can shoot guys in body armor and it'll still put them to sleep immediately in one shot. It's ridiculous. So we're gonna see plenty of crazy glitch weapons that Wizards put together. Some of them I know he has, but I haven't actually seen them because I haven't bothered to try out all of his crazy gizmos. So I'm excited to see them all come to use here. Alright, so we're on a very annoying mission here, Occupation Forces. This is like one of the worst missions in a new game run. It's very RNG, kills a lot of runs, but here on New Game Plus, where we have all the tools in the world to deal with tanks, it's a little more laughable. It's actually pretty quick. You still have to be a little careful of the tanks, but thankfully our CGM launcher here has a silencer on it. So tanks aren't hearing this volley of missiles like they're supposed to be. I gotta be honest, man. I don't know how you managed to get the silencer on this gun. I didn't know you could on the CGM launcher. That's crazy.
No, no.
I've tried it before.
To it.
How? I don't understand. I tried. I didn't figure it out.
With defaults, with Diamond Dogs as R&D.
Oh, okay. Well, your R&D is better than mine. This guy's too smart, too good. What are we doing now? Back up, back down? Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Extreme. Because it's tough.
This one's so much tougher. So back up, back down is a mission that a lot of casual players are pretty familiar with. This mission is pretty hard because of the way the checkpoint system works in MGSV. But a key note about it, if you remember from maybe your very first time playing it, where you had no weapons and gear other than like a pile of C4, Miller tells you that you have to destroy as many vehicles as possible. destroy as much as you can. But that means if as much as you can is only one, well, you don't get a lot of money, but you know, Miller still pats you on the back and says, "Oh yeah, you did your best, boss. I'm real proud of you. Good job." And then he lets you leave. Easy peasy. So we're just gonna chop a ride into here because it gives us a better starting location and is a little quicker than the chopper skip in this like one instance. We're just gonna ride over here to our target. Just fire this modified rocket launcher at it. Ba-boom. Rocket launcher shooting rifle projectiles, doing rocket damage with a silencer. We're just going to destroy one target and ride off into the sunset, use a cigar and the fast forward time and clear this mission real quick.
Caution, you are about to leave the mission area.
Oh,
Caution,
perfect.
you are about
Nice
to
reload,
leave the
Snake.
mission
Didn't go full crazy like he typically
Yeah.
does with these.
Infiltrated hot
That was
hoping
kind
to
of
see
sad.
it. Yeah, I was hoping to see his arm windmill. All right, good job. So another reason we choose this exit point is because it's really close to the start location of other missions. So we're able to actually here in free roam chain together a couple missions thanks to it. So we're gonna select Angel with Broken Wings, and then we're gonna change missions again to back up, back down. We've marked where the start point is here, just to help us with a setup we're about to do. But we're not actually going to be doing what you'd expect here. So we're gonna select Angel with Broken Wings, and then we're gonna use Acceleramen to give us reflex mode. And then very quickly, while we're still in reflex, we're gonna select another mission. So this causes a glitch in the game where we have the start point set from doing Angel with Broken Wings, but because we went and selected a different mission, suddenly we're going to be doing the second mission we picked, which is to know too much. So this causes all kinds of crazy nonsense to happen. If you just started it, like landed from the ACC down here, we would have started from that location that we were just at for to know too much. But because we just did back up, back down, and ended a mission there and got a big checkpoint, we're actually starting from that checkpoint. So it's a little bit further away than you know, what we just were, but this is still much faster than having to do this mission under normal means. So we just cut out a lot of time using that glitch, even with Acceleramen slowing down time and keeping us in place. Because we were able to start a mission in a totally different location, much closer to our target, we cut down a lot of travel time.
Shout out to the start box that magically disappeared
Yeah.
during the cutscene.
Yeah, if your start box is gone, that's how you know you did things right. Wow, mission complete and how?
Please select a mission.
Not even Miller understands how we did it.
All right. Now for reals this time, since we're still close by, instead of heading back to the ACC and coming back down here, we're just gonna select Angel with Broken Wings, ride on over, and then for realsies gonna do this mission.
The box is there, Stag.
Hey, there it is. Wow, we're doing the actual mission. I can't believe this. Next time we make it disappear, we'll draw a big red circle on the screen. Did you see it?
Did you see that?
Did you see it? Where'd it go?
A bunch of red arrows.
If ghosts don't exist, then explain this. Yeah, so the routing, being able to do these missions out of order and have these setups where things connect like this is part of why we're able to do these missions out of order. And it allows for just a lot more creativity between missions and with your routing. It adds a lot to this route to help it feel distinct compared to like a new game run, where you're stuck doing everything sequentially, and usually just traveling to the ACC and then going to missions from there. For here, we've knocked out a couple guards, and as we approach, we throw a smoke grenade to kind of blind our guards near the Jeep that we need to get. From here, we're just trying to toss this smoke grenade into the Jeep. So while you're while you're in smoke, yeah, it's okay. It's tough to throw it from that distance and that angle. Smoke grenades, if there's no alert going on and you're just sitting inside of one, you're basically invisible to enemies. But because of how this game works, if you manage to throw a smoke grenade into a Jeep, it stays in the Jeep. And the smoke travels along with the Jeep as you drive. So you have a high-speed invisibility tactic that you can use. So as long as you're not in an alert phase or combat phase, you could just throw a smoke grenade into the floorboard of a Jeep, drive off. No one can see you. Lets you get out of all kinds of crazy situations and go through bases without anyone knowing what's going on.
Portable smoke grenades.
Yeah.
There's a variant of this glitch that we'll do later with D-Walker. It is a little bit more busted because D-Walker can go places.
Yeah, D-Walker is a little more mobile than a Jeep is, but also has some different properties that make you a little more worried when you're pulling it off. But we'll get to that when we get there.
The map has been updated.
Boss, your target just happens to be the man who developed your prosthetic hand.
All right, just put in a couple guys to sleep with a busted weapon, no big deal. So this mission is a rescue mission here. We have a scientist that we're trying to get to, and he's down further into the base in a cell. We've got to figure out how to infiltrate, and thankfully, with how this mission is set up, right from the starting point, you go past the bridge, knock out a couple guards, and there's a cliff face that you can climb up. It gives you this huge stealthy way to get into the space, completely unnoticed, bypass a lot of stuff. You just climb up, run past like one, maybe two additional guards, and you're there. So we got a couple guys inside here, and you can see immediately these guys go down one shot of this not grenade launcher. Completely busted weapon. And because it's a like trank gun sort of property, even if you miss or enemy sees one another get knocked out, they're not alerted by it. They don't like really freak out. It's just the normal investigation you get from like any trank pistol. It's really crazy. I can't say it enough. Like that gun is insane. Like we had a fully armored guy there. Most weapons don't kill him outright, and yet we just shoot him one time with a trank gun that normally wouldn't affect him, and he falls asleep immediately because it thinks that we're shooting smoke gas at this guy. All right. Next mission we're going to be doing is Extraordinary. This mission has a little bit of RNG to it. There's 3 possible locations for a intel, well, not intel file, a like camera roll that
Yeah, it's a film
were.
canister.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Thank you. It's a film canister that has been hidden in Smugmay Keep here. So we've got to decipher from a JPEG photo where it is.
Very low res.
Yeah, incredibly low res photo. So it's in one of 3 possible locations, but because the photos, even though they're all low res, once you know which is which, they are distinct. So with a quick glance, Wizard already knows which one he needs to go to. We throw a smoke grenade onto D-Walker here to make D-Walker essentially invisible. So enemies will still notice D-Walker because they can see D-Walker's feet. However, because of our positioning, they can't see Snake. So they'll shoot at D-Walker, they'll try to destroy him, but it doesn't cause a combat alert of any kind. They don't know we're there. So we're able to go right up next to him, just grab the film canister and then bail. Even taking a shot in the side. But nope, mission complete. Well done, Snake. No one knows you were there. Here's your perfect stealth bonus. Snake, I'm so proud of you. Good job, buddy.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted.
This mission is definitely one of the most busted ones because you can just avoid every single guard. You don't need to deal with them.
Yeah, it's funny to think about it that way too, considering this is in the main story of the game. This is the penultimate mission, right before the final Metal Gear fight. So this is we're infiltrating OKB-0. It's the largest outpost in the game. There's 3 different sections, tons of guards. They all have, like riot gear or smoke masks, sniper rifles, really powerful weapons. They have walker gears, searchlights, turrets, all this crazy stuff. All that stuff is going to fall victim to our one silly trick of throwing a smoke grenade on D-Walker. So I guess, I said before that our biggest bit of downtime was the, like Phantom Limbs bit was pretty long. If you could look at it from a different point of view and say, like, this whole mission is sort of downtime, but that's not entirely true. There is one section here in particular where there is big potential for things to go really, really horribly wrong. So I don't think that's going to happen, but there is an interaction a lot of people don't know about with smoke grenades and choppers. Smokes are dispersed by choppers in this game. So if you were to have a smoke grenade on the ground and then call Pequod over to it, Pequod's helicopter blades would put out that smoke. And if you notice, up high over there is an enemy chopper. So potentially there is a chance where if the chopper gets too close to us, it can disperse the smoke just enough to spot Snake, which would be really bad and unfortunate. But thankfully, Wizard here is such a pro, doesn't have to worry about it. He's got good timing, goes quick, avoids that chopper entirely, zaps the guards along the way that he needs to zap, and now he can just run D-Walker up the stairs and not have to deal with this. It's one of the tougher missions in the game for a lot of people, and we just went through it like it was nothing.
And also, Skullface is not in the it's not in the helipad. It's a lot.
No, we've messed up this whole thing. We're here too fast, too quick. All right, well, We just got a couple of cutscenes to skip here, but that mission is done as well. Well done. And
Easy.
from there, I believe we've wrapped up all of the Afghanistan missions. I'm pretty sure,
Yep.
other than a quiet exit and the Sally fight. So we're gonna rotate now over to the Africa map. We're gonna start off with Lingua Franca, just setting up a chopper skip here. Um, Africa has a lot more D-Walker action compared to the Afghanistan map. Uh, there's a few different reasons. Like there's reasons to use D-Horse compared to D-Walker. D-Walker is like faster overall, but in some instances, like D-Horse will be faster. You can get on D-Horse while running, whereas D-Walker you have to stand still. So that little bit of difference can cause D-Walker to be slower on some missions. D-Walker also has a tougher time with certain terrain. Not to say D-Horse is like this all-terrain machine who never gets stuck on anything. I'm sure if you've been able to watch this run, if you've been watching this run, no, it's a user error. You're right. Thanks, Metza.
We'll see it on Code Talker. We'll see.
Yeah. But there's also a utility reason. So D-Walker is limited to what can be put on D-Walker. So yeah, you can throw a smoke grenade on D-Walker, and that's amazing. But otherwise, it's onboard weaponry. You have your electric beam, your little zap cannon to knock out enemies, but beyond that, you're kind of limited. Whereas D-Horse, you can hang off the side for stealth, but additionally you have all of Snake's weapons, and Snake has really powerful gear in comparison to what D-Walker has. So you're able to shoot from horseback while moving if you're a good enough shot, but you have, missiles that Snake has, you have trank guns, stun grenades, all kinds of crazy gadgets. So depending on what you're trying to do, the type of mission, what you need to accomplish, it might not seem like it, but there's real reasons to pick one buddy over the other, and they're not. It's not a clear cut like who's the best. They both have a lot of utility. But if you had to pick a worst buddy overall in the game, it'd probably be D-Dog, I guess. As in terms of speed running, probably.
Yeah, D-Dog and Quiet are like neck to neck in the usability.
Yeah, there's a not really a bug. It's more of an exploit. We found out about from another player, Freya-chan, that actually has a lot of utility for Quiet, because Quiet can actually like trigger loading zones ahead of time when you use the scout function that she has. So you can actually have targets show up much further out than they normally would, which can make for some crazy any percent routes. But we can't really do much with that here. So it really does boil back down to D-Walker and D-Horse. So for this mission, D-Walker is the clear winner. We have the electric railgun that we're able to zap that enemy with real quick. We just hop off, Fulton this guy. Now we can throw a smoke grenade onto D-Walker and stealth our way into the next base. We're going to call Pequod here. Something that you're not able to do in New Game because this landing zone is tied to a anti-air radar, which we're not able to blow up in a New Game run. So instead of having to use D-Walker to carry this injured target all the way out of the mission area, we're able to just pick them up, go over to the chopper, and load them onto there. Afterwards, we're able to leave on a cargo container. So we're just gonna knock out this guy just to make sure that he can't see us. Pick up our injured intel ally, throw him onto P-Quad, and then we're gonna get the heck out of here.
I'm going by land, Bag.
I know, it's crazy. I forgot that you had it routed differently. That's right. So if this was a IL, you would run over to the cargo container, and that's what I was thinking of. But because we're actually going to be chaining missions together, there is a start point over here that I forgot about. So we're actually going over to over here to get the mission over with, and then after all the iDroid messages and cutscene stuff, yada yada, we're going to be going over to another mission start point.
Mission accepted. The map has been
If you
updated.
are a real G, you leave episode 17 via truck liftoff. That's a crazy IL strat.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that might be too crazy.
Definitely too crazy.
All right. So now we're going into proxy war without end. So for this mission, this mission is kind of frustrating.
Please select
So we have multiple targets that we have to take out. We have some tanks and a chopper that we have to destroy. So we need to use bombardment and cigars to move these targets into positions that are optimal for us to land a bombardment without killing any soldiers nearby, which can be a bit tricky.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So it can be a little tough to do, and things can go wrong, and the game can just, for no reason, kill your run here, either by killing a target and getting rid
Rip.
of your PSN.
Yeah, I killed a soldier.
Yeah. What
Let's
do we?
keep on going. Yep.
Yeah, just show must go on rules like last time. That's what happened to me too in my run with it.
It is
You
true.
just
Yeah.
just
It's
gotta keep
marathon
going.
luck.
Yeah, marathon luck with this mission every time. But additionally, besides just killing a target, it can also just decide to have the chopper just zoom over to your location and spot you for no reason, which is always fun. I'm not really sure what causes it, but the enemy chopper can just randomly show up in front of your face and shoot you while you're still smoking the cigar, kind of kill you outright from there. It's very fun, very good. It's what we get for not listening to Ocelot and getting down on the ground.
The target is moving across the savannah. Find him and eliminate him. Unfortunately, you don't know what route they're taking. Find the route. Find the man. All we have to go
All right.
on is decoding
So now we're on hunting down here. Did a chopper skip to get into this position, and we're just gonna ride D-Walker up further ahead. So for this mission, I'm a little curious what you're gonna do, because I think I had this mission in a different spot. Maybe I don't really know what you're going for, so I'm interested to see if you're planning on sniping the target or getting up close and personal with them. All right, so we use the electro gun to knock out a couple guys, as you saw. He's gonna pull out the old sniper rifle here,
mission info has
get
been
that second
One
shot
shot,
in.
one kill.
Nicely done. Yep. Yeah, I'm just seeing things. Smokes the cigar, target bleeds out. Wow. Excellent job, Snake. You sure did just watch that man die from natural causes. It's a shame. There's nothing anyone could do. Mission complete and how.
Please select a mission.
Okay, back to the ACC. And next we're going to be doing the total stealth version, Footprints of Phantoms. So for this mission, there's 4 targets you have to destroy. or extract. They are walker gears that are planted inside of an enemy outpost. And we're going to be able to take them out from a range with one of our wacky overpowered weapons here.
The PF at Ditati Abandoned Village has
So once we load into this mission, we're just going to checkpoint to get our buddy back as soon as possible.
whatever you see fit.
Call D-Walker and drive up to our sniping location, I guess you can say.
Gonna end up losing time because the walker gears sometimes they just take the shot. They don't give a crap.
Yeah. It's how it goes though.
Target destroyed. Excellent work.
There we go.
Another one down.
Alright, steady our aim. Nicely done.
Where is it? Good.
Nice work. Keep it up.
Now, because this is the total stealth version, there are snipers in the enemy base, so potentially, something that could spot us, but seems really unlikely to happen here. Yeah, it's very rare. I don't think I've ever seen them actually spot anyone from this distance, but there is the potential for it. Snipers in this game are something else. If you've ever played high-level FOB missions, I'm sure you know the frustrations of dealing with enemy snipers. So they just have like ground zero's level of awareness, but with extended sight lines. They're crazy.
Mission complete, boss.
Now, after we destroy all our targets, we're going to drive all the way over here because we're going to chain another mission to this. But well done, mission complete.
You're telling me that the snipers don't appreciate my sick leather jacket?
No, they love to see it from very far away. Actually,
Please select a mission.
they don't appreciate. They're jealous and they try to shoot you for it. They want your sick threads. Okay, so Trader's Caravan. Trader's Caravan is an extraction mission. We have one target. It's a big truck. All we got to do is get that truck out of this mission area somehow. So I think this is the longest stretch of just driving for reals. Not, I know I've said that like twice now, but I believe this is the longest one where you're just going in a straight line doing nothing. Yeah.
Let me help the audience. Let's
Yeah.
let's play a sick tune. Let's see.
Wow. Wow, thank you. Wow. Thanks, streamer, for the sick jams.
Should have downloaded some soundtracks.
Alright, we're gonna just climb over this hole in the fence. This is well placed tear in the razor wire. Now we're gonna run over
Very
and pull to
convenient.
the truck. Nice, well done. So this may be a shock to people, but the skulls can't trigger actual alerts. The combat phase that you get with them does not count as like spotting snake. So even though they look at you and they start combat, it doesn't actually count as a combat phase. So not only did we get perfect stealth for that mission, but because he never fired any weapons or interacted with enemy soldiers, we also got no traces. The highest bonus that you can get in this game. So Even though we just boringly drove in a straight line for most of that mission, according to Kojima, Wizard is the greatest gamer there ever was. So well done.
The mission objective is to eliminate the TNT.
So on the trail, so for this mission, we've got a little bit of driving to do again, but thankfully we have D-Walker here to kind of speed up that process. Our target is scheduled to have a meeting, and in casual gameplay, you're supposed to follow this other guy to find out where your target is. So you drive around, a chunk of the Africa map to find their meeting, and then learn about what they're doing with nukes in this area. But we already know where the target is, so we're able to just drive straight there and take out the target however we see fit. Knowing Wizard, I'm sure it'll be non-violent, and this guy, he'll just kind of give up on his own and walk away, and Kaz will give us a pat on the back and tell us we did great, and we won't have to worry about anything. I think
Totally 100%.
totally
And
100%.
I stopped in the wrong place. 1 second.
Detected.
It's okay. All these hills look the same anyways.
They all look the same to me.
Alright, so there's our target. Oh no, he's had a horrible accident. Who could have foreseen this? It's tragic, really. Drive away, easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
That one not far enough. Ooh. Big oof.
Run, Snake, run.
Mission info has been updated.
There we go.
Exfiltrated hot zone.
Alright, well done, excellent.
Perfect
That's
stuff.
why
No
you're
kills.
the best. Man, all these guys, this is the real Fox die. Metal Gear Solid 1, like a few guys just have heart attacks out of nowhere. Pants of Pain, all these guys keep falling over everywhere we go and they bleed out. What's happening? All these men, we look at them in our scope and suddenly they just flip over and die. What's happening? Alright, next mission, Aim True Vengeful. Very close starting location. We're just going to roll over there. This is another extraction mission where we have two targets. One is a injured prisoner, so we can't Fulton him, and the other is a child soldier. So normally you wouldn't be able to Fulton them either, but because this is New Game Plus, we do have the upgraded Fulton that gives us that option if we so choose. So we're gonna ride into the outpost here and show these kids the might of Diamond Dog's technology. it's a little brutal actually, but that's the battlefield, and it's what we got to do to complete our missions. Trusty smoke grenade to stealth in. Zap.
When Snake sees kids. What was that? Holy. They almost killed the target. The kid actually threw a grenade. Wow.
They went for it, man.
Holy.
Yeah, that was about to go very wrong, but that's what happens when you put kids in charge, where you should have real adult men that know what they're doing with training.
mission.
All the other adult soldiers in this game, they would have made sure to blow themselves up with that grenade. All right, good job.
Please
Mission
select a
complete.
mission. Mission accepted. The map has been updated.
The next mission is going to be Cursed Legacy.
Mission accepted. The map
Or
has
no,
been updated.
oh no, it is. Okay, I'm
You have
looking at my
arrived
notes
your
right.
destination.
I'm not crazy. So I'm interested to see what happens here. Wizard was telling me before that he has a very cool cool way of doing this mission. I'm very excited to see it play out for the first time.
Sure thing, man.
No, I am. I know what you're doing, but you know, actually get to see it will be fun. So
We just gotta listen to Donna Burke screaming at us.
That's right. So because of our start missions anywhere glitch, we have started the mission out of bounds. So the iDroid incessantly tells us that we need to get back into the mission area. Meanwhile, Cursed Legacy, your mission is to Fulton 2 containers that have Codewalker's research notes. So instead, we're going to go over here and Fulton 2 random containers that have nothing to do with Code Talker's research. And the game goes, oh yeah, you got him. Good job, man. Mission complete. That's crazy. That's awesome.
So
Yeah,
funny.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know why
forgot
that
all about
works.
that. Yeah. Well, I know I mentioned it, but I have to assume it's because they just programmed it to be Fulton 2 containers, because in that actual mission, the only 2 containers are the Code Talker ones. So there's probably just a check to see that you Fultoned 2 containers rather than those 2 specific Code Talker containers. So it just works, easy peasy, mission complete.
The target is Shivani. He was the leader of the boys being forced to work at the mine.
This is fun. Love taking a ride with the Walker.
Locals call this place Insulia Badia Buru, the Devil's House. Boss, find Shivani and extract him safely. Outpost of the Sunken Road. Noko Yan Yoga, the Snake's Mouth. I get it. Looks like that's the only way to the objective area.
It's yeah, it's thrilling.
Funnest thing I've ever did.
Yeah. I think this is for reals this time, the longest drive. Man, I keep forgetting that there really isn't a better way to do a couple of these missions. So I'm like, yeah, Trader's Caravan, that's the long one. You have to drive forever to get there, but then on the trail hits and I'm like, oh, maybe this one's the longest. Nah, it's still voices. It's always voices. But I wasn't sure if you were going to try to, I mean, it'd probably destroy the run, but I wasn't sure if you were going to try to do the warp or not. So I kind of was leaving voices out just in case you were going to go for that nonsense.
I'm gonna warp in a different mission.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't really like the warp for this one. It causes too many bugs to happen.
Oh,
It's way too
messed up.
inconsistent.
No way.
Yeah,
Can't believe
it
I actually got spotted.
It happens. It happens to the best of us. Look, man, you're dealing with like 100 guards throughout this run. You're bound to get caught by like 1 or 2 of them. There's so
It
many
is what it
dudes.
is.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Come on.
Just playing it
There we
safe,
go.
huh?
Gonna play super safe.
Yeah, understandable. I get it.
You can
Got it.
go past these two guards, you know, without them spotting you, but it's very RNG heavy.
Yeah, I prefer to try to take them out with the stun cannon just to be safe. Driving past them is just kind of a roll of the dice. And then down here in the valley with all the mist, we just, you know, smoke grenade solves any problems that could be down here. Otherwise, you'd have to be trying to zap and run over guys, which is very fun and very intense, but it's kind of tough to do, especially with D-Walker's funky, funny controls. So we get off D-Walker here because we have to crawl under that tree log, run through the cave system. There is a fence in the way. We blow it up by shooting that oil drum. Get back on D-Walker, drive him all the way up to the door of the Devil's House. Then we're gonna hop off and run inside here, and we're gonna skip a cutscene by killing this guy peacefully. Just
Mercifully, maybe?
Mercifully. Cause is okay with it. Gives the thumbs up, so it doesn't count. It's okay. So our stated goal is to extract Shabani here, but in cutscene things don't go as planned, and now the whole place is on fire with the man on fire. We got to get out of here, Snake. What the heck is that? Spooky, scary. We're gonna run back to D-Walker, and we're gonna fight this guy in the most unbelievably epic way possible. We're gonna drive over here, and we're gonna wait. Hang on. Hang on, just a second.
Easy.
Fight's commencing. Hang on. Easy peasy. Okay, good job. Okay, epic fight. Let's go. And we're just gonna drive off. Yeah, good boss fight. Well done.
Yeah, that was tough, man.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't sure you're gonna pull through, but you sure proved me wrong. So the man on fire fight is cool. It's one of those things though where it's like the skulls where it excels in, like, you know, the MGSV myth, not mythos, design philosophy, where you have a ton of options to complete that mission. There's so many ways that you could take out the man on fire. It just so happens one of them is super easily exploitable and very consistent for speedrunning, where if we just wait in the right spot, he shows up right in front of the pool every time. You just run him over with D-Walker and he gets knocked into the pool, and it works every time. Easy peasy, no problem. But like, if you're actually just playing the game casually, there's a ton of other ways that you can do that fight. But you know, we'll never see them ever because they're not fast.
Oh, damn it. The menu the menu just screwed me over because it lagged.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
You can't rely on support from us.
1 sec, gonna do that again.
Technical difficulties, please wait. It's our mandatory marathon scuff. We have to do this. Please wait. It's just part of the script.
It's all scripted, guys.
It's all scripted. Any mistakes that pop up, they're just part of the marathon script. You know, just stuff to point out for people. Game hard. Menus or boss fights.
The menu is the real boss.
The real boss is started. All right, good fight. Well done. Okay, so for this mission, Wizard's actually going to be showing off a cool glitch with this mission. So when I have done this run previously, I screwed it up a bunch, but ideally the way I set about doing it was to use a smoke launcher to just shoot smoke grenades all the way up to where the target is, and then throw them over an edge from there, or eliminate them in some way. But instead, there is a interesting glitch that you can cause to happen, where if you kill a mosquito or extract them at just the right time, you pause and do a checkpoint, the game bugs out and puts everyone in the surrender state. So because all of the enemies are surrendering, you don't have to worry about anyone spotting you, and you can just run up here. Mosquito's alive again. You just extract him, and that's mission complete. It's no traces. Well done. Easy peasy. Yeah, very, very interesting bug. I kind of understand why it happens, but it's just weird to see every time.
Peakwood is the mastermind of the whole franchise.
It was me all along, Snake.
Everyone's searching for a school face. I want to know who this Pequod guy is.
Who the heck is Pequod? You know, I'm the crazy guy that loves this game and its story and everything. And a lot of the weird theories people come up with on like symbolism or secret conspiracies, you know, it's fun to look at. But if someone starts coming at me with Pequod is actually the mastermind of the whole game and franchise, I think I'd have to draw a line in the sand there, man. Have you ever seen Pequod and Skullface in the same room? You know what, man? That's a fair point. I guess I haven't.
Solid argument.
Yeah. Wow. What a funny joke. Wow, what a solid argument. Hold for applause. Everyone laughs.
Left.
Please clap. I know. I need the applause, the approval. What do we got next? Retake. We got close contact next. Oh boy. I think close contact is like my personal demon in new game runs. This mission always winds up getting me. It's very on the surface, it's a very simple mission, but I don't know. Sometimes stuff just goes wrong. Like a guard will just, for no reason, be out of place, and there's just nothing you can do about it, and it, you know, kills the whole run. Or you, I don't know, just screw up like I do. But I've lost a lot of runs to this mission. But Wizards here is going to show off his prowess and, you know, just zap these guys, no problem. Zap that guy, no problem. Now he's going to run in here, grab our targets, give him a nice warp balloon right out of there. Okay, that was spooky.
That was scary.
Right.
Saw the grenade symbol. I thought they threw a grenade inside the tent.
Yeah, it's a little worried about that, but thankfully those tents are made out of sterner stuff, and target's protected. You're gonna drive into the corner over here. Mission complete. But man, this mission, what really stinks about it. So like, we're aiming for perfect stealth here, of course, but if this were any percent, where we exfiltrated from there over by the cliff wouldn't be doable, because if a combat alert gets triggered, the like zone you have to travel to leave this mission is way out there. You have to drive so far to get out of this mission if there's a combat alert. It's faster to just redo the whole mission rather than try to drive all the way out. It's crazy.
Oh, don't worry, Apache. I got you, man. Nuts.
Wow. It's like the real thing. It's right here in the call. They hit you with
Impossible.
times 4. Do you think you can text to speech 4 times in a row?
Oh man, that's a tough one.
This may seem like straight up philanthropy, but there's another reason we agreed to it.
To have a 1-minute chopper ride, it's the best one.
Then the rebel group United moved in, taking it upon themselves to kick
Every single time you start this mission, it's a 1-minute chopper ride.
Yeah. I had the speech memorized at one point. Man, this mission sucks. It's really when everything is working, you know, the way it's supposed to. This mission's really cool. And for our purposes here at New Game Plus, there's a lot less stress involved. We have I don't know if I'd say consistent per se, but it's a lot smoother and works. Whereas in New Game, where you have to rely on the pitch dark warp and all the headache that causes, I'll take this any day. Pitch dark warp sucks.
Oh yeah.
I hate rolling the dice and praying.
I don't
for
even
my
know
whole
what that
run.
is. I never seen
I
the
know.
war before.
Yeah, I know, you poor guy. Never lucky.
Okay. Finally got a shot at that guy.
Man, look at that bullet drop. There we
Yeah.
go. That poor dart gun doing its best.
Please select
Reloading whole magazines one at a time.
Yeah. One
Shove
bullet
them
at
in
a
there.
time.
being updated.
So, since we're on New Game Plus, we don't have to worry about warp nonsense. We just get to fast travel here. There's so much stress out of the picture. Now, for all the guards, we have our trusty Trank Sleep Grenade Launcher. Just fire off some Trank darts, knock these guys out, easy peasy. Wizard's just showing off at this point, knocking out everybody. Alright,
Oh,
now
come
all we
on.
gotta do. Gotta-
This is the worst part. There.
Nice job.
There's the transfer.
A real boss fight.
That's the real boss fight. The controls.
Yeah. Typically, I aim for that. If I remember right, I aim for the middle bar. I think that's a little more consistent. If you aim for that bar in the middle for the jump, it seems to work a little more often. But we turn off the computer. That's target 1. We blow we shoot that door to blow it open because it's locked. And the fastest lockpick in the game is big damage. So shoot that open, destroy the oil container, blow that up, and then we run over here and exfiltrate off of a cargo container.
Yeah.
Basically-
Snake is the lock-picking lawyer.
Yeah.
Now the bane of my existence.
I believe. I have faith.
Deploying.
Yeah, so this next one, Extreme Code Talker, it's a little difficult. It's a
Just a
little
little bit.
tough. So with the chopper skip, it puts us pretty close to where the skulls cutscene is. We're not too far from it. So the checkpoint, as always, to get our buddies into the mission faster, because anytime you do a chopper skip, they're getting Fultoned in very slowly. Checkpoint clears that up right away. So we can just hop on our horse now, ride over to the cutscene trigger, and we're gonna queue up a bombardment. So as long as our timing is good, this bombardment should scare the skulls away and get them out of our way. So they shouldn't cause an alert, shouldn't trigger combat or anything. Shoot a grenade at one of them to clear it out of the way and prevent it from spotting us, and the rest
Dear
should leave
God,
us alone
please.
from the bombardment.
Let's go.
Nice, well done. Good stuff. From here, you know, you ride through the jungle. As long as you know the path, you can get through really quick. We'll go over the drawbridge and make our way to Code Talker's mansion.
Whatever. Just get to the mansion. Pronto. Get to the mansion. That's where you'll find the target code.
Now the mansion portion, it's a bit tough. It's a little bit hard, depending on what you're doing. We're gonna take out this guard here by the searchlight because this guy is a real pain to deal with. Then we're gonna try to take out these guys if possible. Easy peasy, easy peasy. Well, okay, yeah. No, that'll distract them. That's good enough. That's probably fine. So we're gonna go over to this wall here. If you see new game runs, and you kind of know the trick we're going for here. We're going for another D-horse wall clip. We use a different position in new game runs that has a little more consistent setup, but it's further away and has Snake run more. Whereas here, Wizard just kind of goes for the harder clip, but it's much closer, puts you right into Code Talker's room. You use the action button on the door from the other side, and Snake gets warped through to trigger the cutscene. Cool stuff, great to see. Thanks for showing it off, but man, that clip is really
funny.
hard. Oh, it's awesome. You can just sit in there and kick Code Talker and be mean to him, and then do the cutscene, and it just plays out just fine, like nothing happened. But you can't get out of that room other than doing the cutscene. So you need to trigger all the flags, or else the game developers get mad and won't let you progress. From there, we just carefully navigate through all the puppets, past the remaining skull snipers, right over to Pequod, grab Code Talker, and leave this place. That was great, man. You did super well.
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't reset. It's totally the old guy.
He's stealing that old man. What the heck? Yeah, that's a tough mission. You made it look really easy, though. You did good. I don't know if I would have taken that shot. You're very brave. Very funny, very brave. Perfect stealth. Well done. Get an A rank because we use the bombardment, but you know what? It's not about the ranks. It's about perfect stealth, no kills.
Unless you're doing the IL.
Yeah, well, in that case, yeah, that's the whole thing.
Please select a mission.
Okay, so next up, Root
mission.
Cause next, right?
Approaching. Please select a mission. Deploying.
Root cause.
Grabbing the Uragon, I see, huh? Gee, I wonder what Wizard's up to.
Dan, I wonder what trick he's going to use to infiltrate this.
Gee, I wonder. Alright, call D-Walker. We're gonna drive on over. D-Walker's got the old zap cannon. Should take care of anyone in our path. So this is a rescue mission where you have an injured target that you have to save. If you're not quick enough, he's going to hop in a truck and eventually crash. So we need to get to him before he gets over to that vehicle. There's a bunch of guards in this space, and the path we're taking does leave you vulnerable to getting spotted. So handy old smoke grenade trick, instant invisibility. They'll never know what hit them. There's a couple landmines up here, but Wizard just goes right past those claymores, no problem. Gets over to the target, picks them up. Now we're not going to go for the traditional exit point that you would see in other runs of this mission. We're going to go all the way over here to the start point for Blood Run Steep. We're going to chain those two missions together. So that means we're going to drive all the way around here, but this is a lot faster. Blood Run Steep does not have a good start point when you chopper skip. Puts you way outside of this either of the two bases that you have to infiltrate. It's not ideal, and the chopper ride takes
Nice camera
forever.
angle.
Yeah, excellent camera angle. Love ground. Love floor. But from here, with a little bit of extra driving, it cuts down on like having to go to the ACC and then chopper skip our way to somewhere bad, or go back to the ACC and then chopper ride all the way over to the start point. Instead, we can just drive over here, nice and quick, and be right next to the starting location. This is very ideal spot for this mission. So Blood Run Steep. This is a pretty interesting one for this category. So we're gonna be driving into this base, and we're gonna get a little personal with our first target here. Do some dolphin dives to get that quick silent movement. Give him the old hello.
We can get it set up. No, come on. Oh no, he broke the thing.
That's bad. You want to just use the fast travel point?
Let's see if I can do it.
Okay.
I'll give you that try.
Yeah, you should be able to do off the table. It's just gonna be tough.
No, yeah. Hi there.
Everything's going well.
All scripted, guys.
All part of the script.
Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. We go take the fast travel.
It's too late. You
Nah,
signed
I'm outta
yourself
here.
up for this. No, what do you mean?
I'm out of here.
Yeah, so Wizard is trying to set up a warp there. The bench breaking is really unfortunate, though, because it's the easiest way to set it up. But he just got kind of bad luck with the guards regardless. So you need to pick up a soldier and that's on their stomach, and while picking them up, fall down, and it puts Snake in a warp state. The game, he gets displaced, and the game doesn't know where he is anymore, is kind of what's happening. It's expecting you to be holding the soldier, but instead you've fallen, and it doesn't know what's happened. So from there, we're able to do all kinds of warps that are very strange and weird and interesting and very consistent, I swear. But because
No
things
issues
didn't go
whatsoever.
right, yeah, no issues whatsoever. But since things didn't go right, we're gonna just fast travel, use D-Walker to infiltrate this base like you would normally see in like an IL or something. And with some extra mashing, unlock that door real fast, and then we run in, trigger this cutscene. Now from here, we Fulton this kid, since we have the child Fulton that we wouldn't normally have in New Game. So we don't have to call P-Quad and deal with, you know, this whole base being on combat alert while we try to do stuff. Fence, please. Post, please.
Yeah.
There we go. Gaming, don't worry about it. All right. Gosh, everyone wants to be over here. The timing is all thrown off from being in that other base for too long. But it's okay. We're going to pick up this guy, kind of try to demonstrate the warp still. So with the smoke grenade, this guy falls on his stomach. We go to pick him up, and we fall down while trying to do so. Now we climb over this object, and when we do, it triggers a warp. Game doesn't know where to place Snake. So because we had displaced, we wind up in some location. And in this case, we've fallen out of bounds. And the game goes, yep, you're far enough away. Good job. Mission complete. Well done. Now we're under the map.
Please select a mission.
Stuck inputs. Anyone?
Oh, yeah. And
Accepted.
the other thing is because we only rescued one kid instead of all of them, you only have to save one for that mission. So when the cutscene comes around, the game's just like, yep, that's it. Just one kid. That's all you need. Good job. Here's one child in the cutscene. He's going to be in a few different roles here. He's going to play 2 parts. It's wild.
I think Yasudini did a video about it. With like every
Yeah.
variation.
Yeah, I believe so.
Please select a mission.
A while ago. Love that guy's videos. Good stuff. This Raiden conversation. What is happening? Yeah, for this category, Raiden skin is permitted. I don't like using Raiden personally. I know it's faster, but I don't know. I think that's something with a lot of I don't know. I don't old school. I don't want to use old school, but the game's also been out for almost 9 years now, so we're on year 8. So I guess we can start using that. But a lot of the older runners, they don't like to use Raiden skin like myself. They like to play a Snake, you know, do everything with Snake. It's a little
Future's
tougher.
now, old man.
It means I'm a better gamer because I'm not going super fast. This is the real Metal Gear experience. So you're still using the same overpowered equipment, just not Raiden. But yeah, Raiden's faster, Raiden's permitted. Raiden is a little tough to control in some spots though. There are a few areas where his speed can be a little tough to handle with like geometry and things, so he can be a little annoying to use in some areas, but no, I just don't like using him. Wizard uses Raiden because he's a real one. He just decided to, you know, be cool, use the leather jacket like all the cool kids, be really hip and trendy. Anyways, there was a mission here that I talked over about nothing. So this mission, the White Mamba, your goal is to deal with Eli. So there is a boss fight that you can trigger, but what some people don't know is you can actually just stealth through it by taking Eli out before the fight even starts. So we sneak around the base using a route that avoids all the child soldiers, gets behind the ship that Eli's on, climb up there, and the running that Snake does on the ship distracts Eli, so he comes out from the ship to investigate. Meanwhile, Wizard has climbed up to the top, just drops down and knocks Eli out. He instantly avoids the whole conflict and or confrontation, and you just call P-Quad from there and boogie out. From here, because of the cutscene that happens in that mission, we wind up on Mother Base again. So we do retake the platform because it's faster to get back into the ACC rather than calling the chopper and riding it out. Just do retake the platform. As soon as it starts up, do exit to the ACC. It's much faster. On console, can't remember if it's actually faster because of loading times, but on PC, that's the fastest way to get back to the ACC. So if you're playing this game casually and you're at Mother Base and you want to get back faster, there you go. There's a speedrun trick anyone can do. Okay, now we're doing one of my favorite missions, War Economy. This is probably my favorite mission casually. Actually, it's pretty high up there. So for this mission, we have one target, flame. Well, what is he? Fire kangaroo, flame kangaroo. I forget what his actual position
like
is.
I don't know.
I can't remember because we have the arms dealer and then him. So I forget what his role is off the top of my head right now, but he's the primary target. We have to eliminate him in some way. So we're gonna smoke grenade D-Walker here so we can drive into this airport base. So climb up these stairs. Nope, not this time. You just dive up them. Diving upstairs is the fastest way to go if you're just Snake. Go inside, use our overpowered tranquilizer gun, knock him out. And we're just going to walk over here and Fulton him. Just do some dolphin dives just to be safe.
Tactical dolphin dives.
The tactical dolphin diving action. Okay, so there are containers over here that we can use to extract. So we're just going to run over, knock out the guy on the walker gear, and just get out of this mission. We're out of here before the chopper even lands with the arms dealer. Really easy stuff. Well done.
Easy.
Yeah, that was good, man. There's smoke grenade. The smoke grenade really helps alleviate.
Really makes it very easy.
Yeah, alleviate some of the stress that you would normally have. If I remember right, I think you can actually get D-Walker through that same route without the smoke grenade, but it's a real pain. It's kind of a roll of the dice.
Pain, maybe. Very
Man,
funny. Please laugh.
Please laugh. Original joke. We have never told that one before. Okay. Metallic Archaea. So this. Oh, thank you, Twilight. Metallic Archaea is this is going to be another one where the weapon customization glitch is just going to obliterate these guys. So Wizard has this overpowered sniper that he's put together here. Puppet soldier getting in the way. Good stuff. Classic. We're doing the extreme version, so these guys have a lot of health, but Wizard just landing the headshots here. So this serval that he's using is a modified serval. It uses a shotgun magazine. So it does the damage of the serval, but it's per pellet now. So we have a full shotgun spread, and each one of those little pellets coming out does serval damage. So this thing is ridiculous. It just tears through the skulls. You have to remember, this was on extreme. They have a lot of health. If you've ever done this fight normally, you know how long it takes to deal with those guys, even with the strongest base game weapons. But the serval, it's like 3 shots to each one, and they're dead. It's ridiculous. That gun is crazy. So well done. That fight's tough. You could tell by how red the screen was, you know, Call of Duty style, that
True.
we're getting really low on health there. It was getting pretty close, but you know, Wizard pulls through, just absolutely demolishes the Skulls unit. Well done.
I think that the only vanilla weapon that surpasses the custom servo is the Molotov. The
Yeah, I think
strongest weapon in the game.
yeah, but like 5 people in the world have that thing.
Yeah, true.
No one has it. I haven't. I've used it like once, but it took me
Please select a mission.
gosh, years to finally put in the time to grind for it. That takes forever to get that gun. It's ridiculous. Thanks, Konami.
Yeah.
That's a lot of farming you made me do. Just so I could have a good speed run time on one mission. But yeah, in this version of the game, like that doesn't even exist on here. So with the weapon customization glitch, like there's stronger weapons that we could use, but there's not a point on like a patch where those weapons and
Just
this
a heads up,
exist.
please lower your volume because this is very loud, actually.
Okay. All right, the Sally fight. Here we go.
It wasn't that loud this time.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Nice. Well done.
Stream Salanthropus, guys.
All right, good fight. Easy clap. So that was the Extreme Sally fight done in 2 shots. Incredibly impressive stuff, but there's a lot that goes into that. For one, obviously another overpowered weapon. It's a rocket launcher modified with shotgun magazines, so it does rocket levels of damage, but with a shotgun spread, so each pellet rocket damage. But additionally, I can't remember who discovered that one. Was it Freya Chan as well, or was it someone else?
I think it was someone else.
Yeah, I feel like that one was someone else who discovered it. But if for whatever reason in that fight, if you use the accelerometer to get the reflex mode going, the damage like multiplies on Sahelanthropus. You shoot Sally with those pellets and they do additional damage while reflex is going. So it allows you to do that fight in 2 shots. It would still be quick thanks to the weapon glitch. We could still get that fight done in, I don't know, maybe 6 shots or something. I don't really know exactly off the top of my head. It's been a while since I've had to worry about it. But you can still do that fight quick, but with accelerometer, it's a joke. But there are no jokes left to be told. This is for reals. The true Phantom Pain experience. We have our last mission here, a quiet exit. This is absolutely the hardest mission in this game for perfect stealth. This
You can talk about it, Stag.
yeah, I'm trying. I don't want to, but it's so this mission. Well, for one, we have the leather jacket for style points, but that means we die very fast. We don't have a lot of health. We don't have additional armor from some of the other outfits that you can use. So we have a very low health pool for one. We get flooded with enemies that are going to be trying to kill us for 2. And for 3, they put in the excellent design decision to have tanks that have basically homing shots. Tanks will snipe you from across the map with pinpoint accuracy, and they do enough damage to one-shot you. Even the strongest armors in this version of the game, you can get like 2-shot by them. Are you putting down the other side of the traps, or just over here?
No, just going around here. I can't really remember the setup.
Oh, don't say that.
I'm just going for it.
Okay, well, let us pray.
I'm
So,
just hoping that this will work.
well, it'll do something, I can tell you that. There's a setup that you can do. I wouldn't say it's consistent, but it helps a lot. Where uh, the right side, like over by the street there, right and left side of it, and then there is far off to the left in like a little ravine. You can set up mines, like anti-vehicle mines and C4 to deal with the vehicles as soon as they spawn. But otherwise, other than those ones, we have to use the CGM launcher. Even with weapon customization, all of the crazy stuff that we've shown off and have at our fingertips, the CGM launcher is better for this mission. Any weapon that uses the rocket, or excuse me, any that uses the shotgun style magazine, you got to be close for because of the crazy damage fall off they have. So you have to get right next to a tank, and even then it takes a bunch of shots to destroy some of these later tanks. And the ones that use rifle style magazines, so you can snipe across the map with them, their damage is too low, and it takes like 10 shots to blow up some of these tanks. So the only thing we can really use to deal with these guys is the CGM launcher. And the CGM launcher, while powerful, is very dangerous for getting perfect stealth because of its very wide explosive radius. So some of these tanks spawn and they have soldiers near them. The CGM launcher will hit the tank, and when it blows up on the tank, it'll kill nearby guards. So there's a very high chance that throughout the process of this fight, we wind up killing someone by mistake just because they were out of position. It is very possible to get through this whole mission perfect stealth without killing anyone, but it is a dice roll to have it happen. Like the first two tanks alone have guards like right next to them. Makes it very hard to hit them with the CGM launcher. For the IL here, we have like everything planted in such a way to destroy stuff as it spawns, but because of the number of stuff that spawns, you also have to be in position to fire the CGM launcher preemptively to destroy stuff as soon as it spawns. So beyond the lock-on range, you just fire blindly into the distance and hope all of the missiles hit to destroy something. Because the CGM launcher, even though it does a ton of damage, it's a ton of damage if all the missiles hit. If like 3 of the like 6 or however many it is hit, that's not going to blow up the later tanks. So it's a very tough fight, and there's a lot of RNG involved. It's a perfect storm of difficulty where you have to rely on luck. You have to have a lot of skill to destroy stuff, a lot of map knowledge. You have to play this map a ton to like know the position and the layout and the timing of things. And then you also have to be able to survive the onslaught of stuff and all the luck involved with that. This map is a real run killer. When I run this category, I typically do this mission first because this is the dice roll map. Like, if you get this one perfect stealth, then you are allowed to actually play the game. But leaving this for the end, if you're on a good run, you're basically giving your whole like 2-hour run up to chance, basically. We're getting near the end now. We have that chopper still up that we got to get rid of, and there should be at least one other tank, I believe, far off in the distance. Maybe he already got it and I missed it, but we still have to get that chopper out of the way for sure. So we're just trying to survive in cover right now.
Oh,
WizardHwk. Yeah, it's a little too far. Wizard
no.
had an excellent setup here. The spot gives a lot of cover for.
I think I'll
most
die.
of I would probably just retreat back to the buildings at this point,
Yeah. Damn it.
over to like the
Rip.
prison buildings.
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
Ah, darn. Yeah, that's unfortunate. The other fun thing is the checkpoint system for this map. The checkpoint triggers pretty early, so even though this is only like 4 tanks in, I believe, 4 or 5 tanks down, we still have like 2/3 of the fight to go, essentially. There's only like 1 additional checkpoint during the fight, and it's like really early on, so we have to redo a bunch of that fight now. Still though, we're on pretty good time right now, honestly. This run is still going really well, I think, all things considered, with this fight. Just hang in there, man. You're doing good. We all believe in you. Everyone's giving you their energy and all that jazz. Nice, good shot. It's hard to kind of realize it with the spot he's picked here, but some of these tanks will actually shoot you.
Enemy presence detected.
Can't quite. That one's not quite what I mean. Like, so we can't even see that tank that just fired. See that? That was the one that just tried to shoot him. We just now are able to see it. But the main hill, straight across from where he's looking right now, tanks can fire like curved shots from like over that hill with like pinpoint accuracy. So before you're even able to see them, they're already, you know, calculating the curvature of the earth to hit you. Using the Ergon to deal with some of these other soldiers, just to, you know, knock them out rather than kill them. Quiet keeps giving us supplies, so we don't have to call for them on our own. Quiet's resupply spot is like based off of where you're standing. She tries to land like right next to you for it. So as long as we kind of stay over near this area, she'll keep dropping supply bunkers next to us.
That
It
one
can
was
be-
really close.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, another thing, it's not really relevant per se, but we've got the CGM has been customized with a suppressor, but as you can tell, the suppressor doesn't make a difference for this mission. Enemies just know where you are regardless. Oh. Hey, look at that!
There you go.
There you go, well done. The real, actual painful part of the mission's over. All you have to do now is deliver Quiet to the landing zone. We're going to call time on the score screen, I believe. Is that correct?
That's when the last cutscene plays.
Okay, last cutscene. So time is going to be coming up here really soon. But man, great job getting through that fight. I know it was a checkpoint, but the first fight was going really well until the end there. Yeah, you did really good, man.
Thought it was going to be worse.
Yeah, it can be. That's the one where if things start going wrong, it's like a avalanche. It can get out of control real quick. But you kept it under control, held on to it, and stayed on top of things. Well done, man. Hey, we just need to run up this hill and grab Quiet's cassette that she left behind for us and get these cutscenes
And
going.
time.
Well done and
Nice.
well under estimate.
Yeah.
157.36.
Yeah, great
Well
job,
under that
man.
205.
Yeah, you did great, dude. That was a really good run. I know right here things were tough because it's it's just a quiet exit, but other than war economy, or not war economy, proxy war without end. Other than that, everything went really well, dude.
Yeah.
I know blood runs deep, a little bit of trouble there, but that's blood runs deep. That mission's always a run killer. You recovered from it really well, stayed on top of things. You did great, dude. Great job,
Thank you.
Wizard.
Thank you. Yeah, this is it. I thought
did
it
not
was going to be
choose
way
to be
worse
quiet.
because PSNK
Wanted to
guards
express
like
my
to
feelings
spawn you
to
out of nowhere from, I don't know, 100 miles away.
If
But
only we shared a common
with
goal.
everything, that was pretty good.
Yeah, you did awesome. I'm really proud of you, man. You did great.
Was what drove me
Um,
to them.
And again, thanks for letting us do this here. Thanks for having us as always. I know I missed it the last time that we had an event going, so I'm really happy I was able to sit here this time and actually commentate for you. I'm glad I made up for having to leave last time on short notice.
So
No,
what I meant.
absolutely
Glad you're
awesome
here.
job, both of you.
I am
Yeah, thank you.
the absence of words.
We're going to get set up now for the next run. It's going to be Hunter x Hunter, ran by Glitched. So we are a little bit ahead of schedule, so we may just have to wait an extra 5 minutes. I don't want to let the event get too early here. Otherwise, all of a sudden I have to get runners out of bed early, that kind of thing. So we'll pop back to the intermission screen and we'll be back with the next run really soon. Thank you very much.